Welcome to our channel. Today we how to verify sessionization logic with SQL on BigQuery step by step clearly. To verify sessionization logic with SQL on BigQuery, start by opening your BigQuery console. Create a new query by selecting the relevant dataset. Identify the table that contains your event data. Begin by writing a SQL query to select the necessary fields for session verification. Include fields such as user ID, event timestamp, and event type to gain initial insights. Use the order by clause to sort the data by user ID and event timestamp. This will help you visualize the sequence of events for each user effectively. Next, define what constitutes a session for your analysis. Common criteria may include a time threshold, such as 30 minutes of inactivity. Now, implement a with clause to create a temporary table that groups events by user ID. Within this temporary table, use the lag function to identify the previous event's timestamp. This will help you calculate the time difference between successive events. After establishing the time difference, create another column to flag new sessions. You can achieve this with a case statement, comparing the time difference to your defined threshold. Now aggregate the data by user ID and session ID to count the number of sessions per user. Use the group by clause for this aggregation. Next, execute the query to see the results and examine the session counts. Review the output to ensure session counts align with your expectations. If inconsistencies arise, revisit the sessionization logic and adjust the criteria as necessary. Make sure to document any changes you make during this process. Finally, save your verified sessionization logic for future reference and analysis. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.